Oni's evil. I think that's what it said. Oh, we have to come Adventurers Guild. Hello, Catherine. Cutscene.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Ooh.
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Dangerous, you say. Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently
Can't you
issued
play
an arrest
cause not
warrant
enough
for
space?
a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
Arataki Ito. Sadness noises.
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
I just play tested him and he's actually not that bad, but I'm still not pulling for him.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
He stole his
But it
vision
doesn't
back,
end
didn't he?
there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a doshi
Oh, and then this other kid, that song once was just... you with blanks because you have zero pain because
Have you seen Tony the Vids?
Have I seen who? Tony Vids. Wait, what? 22 Vids. Shut up, dogs. No, I haven't. I'm sorry with all the bugging noise in the background.
Please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and
You
is the
should
leader
really
of an
subscribe to this
organization
man.
known
If
as
you
the
don't, you're
Arataki
gay.
Gang.
And if you are gay, it's fine. We respect
I'm not
you.
too experienced with gang fights. He has a gang, but I have Paimon. Fuck Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will
They
lead
just,
the fight with
they just play annoying.
Unless Paimon wants to be in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go ask around.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad
Check it
Astra
out.
Avisask.
Okay.
Error.
Insane numbers.
Oh, damn.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
Yeah, you're not the
And to
biggest
be
of brains.
completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Well,
Audio
I mean,
Sepa
not
3.
that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Can you hear me alright? Oh god.
He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, His lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. This one's closer. Oh, it's you again.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You mean he's not smart enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time,
Yeah,
sometimes
lovely,
catastrophically.
man. Yeah, you get a pug while I get the
though,
brand new
right?
gun. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling,
Just getting sprayed, man. That's all. The good player isn't doing that.
and so
The bad
on.
player is just spraying.
Then he
It's just
took the kid's
annoying.
candy as his prize and
That's
ate
why
it right
they
there
stopped
in
and
front
played
of him.
Genshin Impact.
Ugh, that's just plain
And I
wrong.
literally, right,
He did take
me
it
and the
way
good
too
player on
far
the fight,
that
I'm
time.
about to kill him
The poor
because I
kid
am his
started
skill.
crying,
It's just,
so
you know,
I
playing
stepped in and
different
gave Ito a
difference,
scolding.
Yeah.
right?
He was pretty quick to admit
And
that he
then
was fully
my
in
shit
the
doesn't
wrong,
play,
and
so
it
I
wasn't
die.
long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing
And I
and
was
playing
like,
again
oh
as
yeah,
if
give me the
nothing had ever
same
happened.
cocksucker.
In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I think I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Sounds like a retard.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
I think her voice, like, her voice actor changed because her voice doesn't sound as, like, when I first heard it.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different one?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryo Commission.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
Didn't
The
work
vision
out.
hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
His motive seems valid enough.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Okay.
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here
Oh,
in
okay, so it is the
Inazuma.
detective.
Maybe we can try asking there.
We were just with them with another event that lasted a few days, and I finished it all immediately.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Yeah.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, upfront. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of Mora.
That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
Okay.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
Nice.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Oh god.
Luke, you wouldn't believe me, but even Europeans
A long,
only
long
hit
time
100 in the head.
In a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson
Pyre?
Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Aww.
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Oh, it's so annoying.
I'll
This
cause
my
trouble
shit
in the
just
village.
doesn't
You'll come and
play.
stop me.
It's a pain.
Then the humans will
If it's
accept
the Middle
you.
East, I'd be fucking fine.
as planned,
I
the
thought they
crimson
good in
Oni
Middle
chased
East
the blue
because I
Oni
get 100
away.
bang on
The
Middle East.
crimson
It's
Oni's
90.
deeds spread throughout the
Like,
land, and people
it's fair.
finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me, or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Aww. It's kind of sad.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Does the story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. but there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal!
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Oh, that's not so far.
The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Cool.
Wait! Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength.
Yeah, I just
Whether or
saw
not you'll
that.
be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Hopefully.
Okay, but
We've never
what's
fought
up
in...
with
Wait, no
people
mind.
throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Oh.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
Jesus.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems a bit unfair to me.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
Well, we don't know that.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky! But also, thanks! Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Itto!
Yeah, because that island's totally very small. Give me your primo gems. Bag of beans. Me and the boys up at 2 AM looking for beans.
Oh, the method I use literally every Middle East kid doesn't work. Because I do the emote, right? I do an emote,
Detective Sango,
they edit it, and I can't shoot quick
let's
enough.
see where they lead. There's a camp
Ain't
here,
you, bro.
but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
They stop here.
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto?
It is Arataki
Doesn't
Itto.
seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Oh my god, this is a stealth mission. I think I hit him? I don't know.
Beans, no!
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. I gotta catch my breath here.
After resting a long while, Arataki Ito recovers.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You know, you can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag if you better come quiet.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
My face. And Paimon.
Pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery, the missing people, and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
Okay, yeah, that's his gang.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Questionable reasonings there. At least you're honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring me back.
So some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Don't
Yay,
run now.
a South African
Careful, or
invited
you'll
me.
fall.
Finally. Fuck.
What's
Have fun.
taking you so long? You
Oh,
said
no.
we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Have fun with South Africans. These kids are just annoying.
that's
They
right.
either
Still going
spray
ahead.
or hold
But
walls.
you see, I've been out here for ages.
Or they're the same
I
skill
still
as you,
can't
but you
find a
can't
beetle
keep
that I
up
like,
because
so
of your pace.
just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Average South African is a lot better than the average you.
Yeah, true.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. I told them
This
not
is
to come,
literally
but
becoming child again,
say,
isn't it?
They were just too worried about me.
What's becoming puss? What?
It's because of a little thing called...
Nah. Genshin Impact.
prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Okay, Tartaglia version 2.
What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, so whoever restarts their
looks so
game
good. You
and
look like you're about to
reloads,
fall over.
then you see their the skin they're currently wearing.
Uncle Ito, yeah, no, he doesn't look good.
It's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh! It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say
As
so.
a god, all you
Granny
are
and
is
I will
annoying.
keep heading back now.
So no,
Don't be too
worry.
long.
Yep,
Even
I'll be
though
right
you're
there.
renegade radar.
Hope you're ready to
I
lose
don't-
today.
Who are those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along
You
with my
would
boys
not
from the
believe
Arataki
your
gang. If I didn't
eyes,
bring him with me, the
Tenma,
Tenryou
and
Commission would be knocking on their
fireflies flew
doors
in
for
my
sure.
ashes.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care
I'm
about
caring.
them so much, then you shouldn't have done all
I'm reading the
that stuff
dialogue.
that made them worry about you in the first place.
But yes, you are
I
caring.
know I'm not. Yeah, I'm
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with that
Carrying
game.
all
Once we're
these
done
EU
battling
kids,
beetles, the two of us
whoa.
will settle things with a duel.
Okay.
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Cool.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Alright, you have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
I like this guy. Funny man, funny guy. Funny guy, funny guy.
Outside, they're
Creative
big
matchmaking,
softies on the inside.
and I have to
Most
wait.
of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting,
United Ghost Guy
they
is
won't let
the
anything
PSN,
get in their
right?
way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match
Oh
where
no,
your beetle
that's
tries
the
to flip the
Switch.
other beetle onto its back.
Thought you were gonna unlink
I played when I was a kid.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it
Luke,
than
are you
that.
gonna unlink the Switch to your...
I have taken part in more beetle
Yeah,
fights than you
probably.
would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
Ooh.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff.
Oh,
your
oh,
Oni
yeah,
Kabuto's gotta be in the right
yeah,
headspace as well.
yeah,
If it's not up for a fight or
yeah,
doesn't have the
yeah.
guts, well, then it's game over.
Everyone's just speaking at the same fucking time.
Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm
That's
the
a
expert
good
that the
thing.
experts
Now
go
you'll
to.
better keep
I'll
him up
show you
again,
all you
or
need
I'll
to
make
know.
you.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
Stop
not a
lying,
problem.
bro.
You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no
You
time.
would not believe your
By the way,
eyes.
that kid
I'm
is
streaming, you
one
stupid
beetle.
fuck.
We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real
I
lean,
don't
mean
give
beetle
a
warrior.
Well, I do.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom moral we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Can you not?
Lightning storm!
Just go! Darn it, they're all gone. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto.
No, it's not.
Huh? Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons.
I like this guy. This guy's funny.
Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake
here's
from
one.
time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. This is the one. Let's try somewhere else. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
Seems a bit different from the others.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but doesn't it seem to be very energetic either?
Listen,
It doesn't
you can
seem
never
to be
see a
very
beetle's
energetic
true
either.
energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec, where's Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and Beetle. It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle. Bet the one you guys found must be bigger.
Oh god.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Jesus,
Well,
Paimon.
looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one.
No.
This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
Okay, so
This will
Lou,
finally be the one you've never won before.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented,
Does that mean they can
passionate,
do anything?
but it's no
They sound
guarantee
very
that things will go their way.
Probably.
So many unrelated things have to come together at
wanna
once
be
in
able to
just
wear
the
rare
right way
shit
to make
again.
victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up
I've
nicely,
been able to
actually.
do
It's
that ever since the coding shit happened.
coincidence.
Because I would wear wonders, that would get
pure
pulled.
luck?
I'd wear a
Oh,
mediocre.
coincidence, not coincidence. Oh my fucking god.
Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here. You know?
I thought smaller beetles know a bunch of sick moves. Didn't you say younger beetles are fearless?
I think both of these fine beetles
Yeah.
have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them
Mythics on
and give
the
them both a
clip.
try. A true
Oh, nice.
warrior never leaves a good beetle
And
behind.
minigun spawns after
Anyway,
30 minutes.
time to head back and get
For
this show
free.
started. Man,
That's
I am
not fair.
psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
How is that fair?
I don't know. Okay.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million. What the hell?
Shut the fuck up.
Make me.
I'll just mute you. Don't worry, me and Frito are just friends, okay? We can say that.
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go,
So
go,
I use the new
Stripey
gun in
Ghost.
creative, it does damage. I use the new gun in a pub match, it does full. Explain.
Stripey Ghost. They copied my name. How dare
I've
they?
got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Nimble Ninja. Jesus, I think it's
Nimble
tiny as
Ninja.
shit.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take
You
him, little
would
guy.
not. It's so hard. It's stuck in my head, bro.
That's right.
The thing that's so
Finish
hard
it.
is stuck in my head. Not the song.
What am I watching?
You. I'm watching you play Genshin.
Are you watching me?
Genshin. Genshin.
Oh, okay, well, the small one lost.
No, my little Nimble Ninja!
Again.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Can I have
That
some
poor
food?
thing, that is a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito can't
Your
beat
record
him.
is as low as mine.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear!
Lowrider. Yeah.
Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time
That
to
one
give
getting
Crimson Cyclone a
demonetized.
shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
Alright, go get him, Crimson
What, you think you're good? Because
That,
you're wearing
that name
superhero.
caught on quick.
Whoa, that one looks ultra
What did-
strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Yeah,
Who's
sure.
Alright,
little guy. Use your super Paimon tornado!
That's a real thing now. It's gonna die instantly. Yeah, there you go.
No, I can't believe it. I lost.
Hello? I just did like 0 numbers.
Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Boy, did that one put up a fight! Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost! I know a real beetle trainer when I see one.
No, I'm dying.
Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course,
Because,
Cyclone has to take some of the
really?
fight, too.
That's too much feel like that.
Right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's
Wow.
over and all. This is for you, Daisuke. Huh?
In home,
me?
stealing my kill.
You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Oh.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never
When
go
you
back on my
use
word.
the opposite structure.
Anyway,
If
I got some
use
things I
the
gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya?
happen.
There's a good boy.
Good. The kid
Did they just die after they land on their back? That's kind of
You're
sad.
from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you?
Really? You're gonna shoot
bet
at me
you're here
from
to
the top
capture
and do
Uncle
nothing.
Ito.
Hey, didn't I tell
We
you?
love
They're my
Middle East
friends.
servers.
In fact,
full
they're
of
in the gang.
idiots
We're
or
practically family.
Sweaters.
That's not
That is
true.
it.
I already know everyone
is
in your
it.
little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Brain dead or
Uncle
this
Ito didn't do anything wrong.
Nothing else.
Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
So what's the story here?
Hey, some things we don't tell the outsiders, remember?
I
How should I explain?
don't care if you're not talking.
I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I
Two
guess.
kills.
Thanks, Granny.
Luke, the drum
Seems
gun.
I can't hide it
the
anymore.
burst, or
Come with me.
the scar.
I'll explain everything.
Excuse me?
Drum gun, burst, or scar.
Long range, short range, mid range.
Any range.
Probably
matter.
the Scar then, since it's the best in most ranges. Drum gun's already only good in short range, and burst is only good in long range.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
Wow,
same as you.
that makes so much
Just
sense.
want to avoid
All
conflict
of
at all
those buildings
costs.
are mine, but you
It's
can
just
edit
not
them.
worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Never.
If you're talking about that
Either
fairy
fun
tale, we've heard
or
that one already.
extremely
Oh, so
irritating.
you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni
That's
chose
my
exile,
kill,
and the
you
Crimson
wanker.
Oni stayed behind.
Wow.
But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but
I
there's
thought
something
you
they leave
did.
out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was
Don't
a
worry,
dangerous
guys.
place. If
I
you
can
wanted the
say
Raiden
these
Shogun's
because
protection, you had to have
I'm
a
a
good
South African.
relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for
Yeah,
acceptance.
just spray me from above.
Over time,
Yeah,
the Oni
super
eventually split into two factions.
Red Oni and Blue Oni.
The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the
I'm
Blue
so
Oni,
beautiful.
they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species.
Really?
So really, you're all one family?
12 different people.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
So why did the Blue Onis choose to exile
Because
themselves?
humans were still wary of Oni at the time.
Look, a drum
The
gun.
Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to
Or
live
burst.
in peace with the humans. The Blue
Uh,
Oni kept clashing
Do you have a
with them.
Scar?
Yeah.
Okay, then if you're gonna have the Scar, replace the Scar with the Burst, and then take the Drum Shotgun.
Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew
Oh,
was
yeah,
that
drum gun, sorry.
Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never going to get along with humans.
Wow, this
So, the
amazing.
most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue
mine.
Oni would play the role
Wow.
of evil Oni
Finish.
to help the
Just
Crimson
steal my
Oni
kill out of
integrate
it. You
into
wanna
human
steal
society.
my career
But the
too?
Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Oh, I get so
First,
annoyed
the
with
Oni
Fortnite
must abandon
nowadays,
any
man.
prejudice
It's
they
not
held
so
against
easy.
humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart
Hasn't
before the
been for
humans
like
accepted
16
them.
seasons, bro.
Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own
Since I lost
honest
my OG,
characters,
kinda
their
hated the game.
surging tempers, and their awesome
Fuck
strength
Fight, though.
to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exists. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang.
That's all you
See, the
do.
crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine.
Sorry guys, I'm just getting
Still,
very
it would
cranky
be
right
strange if
now.
the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride.
Exactly. They would give up their life before
Someone
abandoning their
just got
pride.
drummed.
I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other
Kid, I
people.
can
You
kill
don't
you
harm
with
other people,
literally
period.
a single gun.
My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy some more time.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught
Yes,
them by now.
sir.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this?
Whoa,
You said that you saved him so he
whoa.
knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Why don't you just tell them that in the first
I
place?
never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere
Wow,
else.
2 people and 1 dude, yeah,
There's
makes
more
sense.
to this than just one Blue Oni.
Middle
There's a dangerous group
East,
behind
you're
everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
Sad part of life
if you're
that
willing to
we
believe me, then
all
please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
You do is
I'll help
for
you.
now.
Yep,
I
I
mean,
would too.
you were using
The real culprits must be
a
brought to justice. We can't just let the innocent be accused.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So you, all right?
What's the new story mission?
Be reasonable.
I haven't even finished the game
knew
yet.
it. I was thinking right from the start. These 2 fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man.
Wow.
We are gonna get along
What's this?
just great. Well, I should tell you though, things could get a little dangerous. So,
I'm sorry.
be
I
ready
just
for
really
anything.
hate Fortnite right now.
Don't say that I didn't
If
warn
you
you.
guys could talk.
Don't worry about us.
It's beyond
Adventurers.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Okay. Is that Sangonomiya's camp that way? It probably is. Yeah, it is. Okay, where is it? That's definitely not Sangonomiya's camp, but okay.
Steal my kill! Do it again! Do it again! Do it again! Do it again! I'll drum you even more.
Yeah, I'm definitely done with Fortnite for today. I might play a little bit later, but for right now I'm kind of done.
Yeah, have fun on Genshin.
I'm actually
I
happy
could
that
get
there's a
used to
story
this.
quest that I can actually enjoy.
I play this game because I got so many fucking skins. I can't not play it.
True.
Otherwise I look spoiled. Ah! You placing the wall, not placing, yeah. Love it. What up? play this game every day.
Is this song gonna be his cat? It might be. No, it is. The other one's on the other side. I just hate the music here. This guy.
Yo, you must be Masato.
And Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? Need your help?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Why are you standing? Why are you acting like you're good?
Smiling, emoji waving hand.
I got down. And then my businesses are only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
I mean, I would have preferred Cleo thinking wiggle off the hey,
that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me.
But
the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were going to come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end.
Trust me.
And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe.
You said it was a good game.
I never want to set foot outside of here again.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Can you stop just shooting everyone from behind and then...
Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue.
No, you're pussy.
But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Tatarasuna.
You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them, and they're all heavily armed.
Easy.
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. We got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Nazuchi Beach. Again. That's like this way, yeah. How far away is that? Pretty fucking far. Probably on the other side of the island. Yeah.
Yeah, Genshin needs like train or like some old vehicle thing. Yeah. What I'm saying is, in creative, a normal grappler is better than Skies.
Yeah, I know. Because in the normal game, grapplers take fall damage, so if you have the Sky one in a normal game, it's just, you don't have fall damage. That's why you like it so much.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for
You're not gonna be added to any of the maps.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
Suspicious people finally emerge.
Yeah, there they are.
At least I know I'm the best player in this lobby.
Alright, it's go time. Let's get him.
Okay. Am I gonna be Arataki Ito? Probably. For the mission, right? Yeah, new 5-star. See what he's building.
I could just myself
New 5-star weapon. It's amazing. Noblesse Oblige, 4-piece, and 3 constellation. Talents.
What do you think of an RPG and mythics? Is that fair? No.
Probably not.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Fight first, talk later.
I mean, you're so bad. All you do is use the AR.
Can't catch me.
Spray. You don't do anything else.
The fairy. Let's get down to
You're
business.
practically useless.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Still following it.
How's this? Light it up!
I get
Everybody
oh, you have this in this whole time, but no one cares. Could you use a real gun? Maybe. Or do you not know what that is?
Okay,
Do I
well,
need
I
to
don't even
shoot?
need to get my ult off. No, just
Do I
dive
need to
instantly.
grab an LMG
Hey,
or a
don't even
minigun
think
and
about
just
running.
spam the heck out of you so
It's
like
me,
quit the game?
Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson
I've
Oni.
got no problem grabbing the money.
I know who you are.
Screwing you over.
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson
No
Oni?
problem. No problem.
You don't know
Only
anything
you.
about us.
Literally Only you
Not
are
our
gonna
miserable
get this
history, or any of our names.
Mine's
Mine's
Takuya, by
Takuya,
the
by
way.
the way. But you don't even care, do you?
No.
Don't really
Because
care.
those who get sacrificed should be forgotten.
Wow, bro, you're emoting
No,
on something.
you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived
While
to this
you're
day. And
sitting
the moment I
on a
found
wall.
out, I was determined that I would find you. Since
Okay,
you
he
remember
wants
the
to know.
pact between our two factions, I assume
Mm,
you also
lovely.
remember the pride
I
we
got
share as
shut
Oni.
down.
So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and
Really?
abuse the weak
Really?
and plunder the
Really?
innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all
All
those
you're
years
doing
ago?
is jumping on high. I'm actually trying to play properly.
Huh? What's so funny?
Lovely, we have to just fucking leave me alone.
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? You only
Why
gave
do I
up
even play
everything.
for this?
Society.
Don't even have it.
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and
It's
worse
shit.
still,
That's
you let them
it's
get your
shit.
vision
It's
during the Vision
terrible.
Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha!
The
You
fact
wouldn't know
that I
how
play
if you
so
tried.
much.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on.
Imagine getting
use
Zhao
a
in
shot
this
at
conversation.
You're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you
Steal my
want. It's
kill,
not like
don't
anyone
you
can
little
stop you.
Arab fuck.
But do you have any idea of the
Honestly,
kind
man,
of
this
life my
stream
kin
is
and I
fucking
have lived while
full
you've
that
been hanging
time.
around in
It's
human
so
society?
shit.
We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine,
No, you
nothing.
think it's so cool. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm so cool.
Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride.
Checking if the stream's
had
okay.
nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
Why'd you fucking ask? You don't need to go to such extremes. That doesn't actually solve the root problem.
Yeah! And besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made!
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
Oh, good thing he didn't just do exactly that.
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are! Seize them!
Oh no! It's the Tenryo Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey!
Too late.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Who goes there?
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
His energy recharge is not the best. He's just doing so much damage that I can't even get my hold up. There we go.
Who wants some of this?
You cannot match my bravery! I've lost.
Nice.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many. But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right, then. Watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Run for it, boss!
Yeah, go after the three guys and not the guy you was. You managed to escape with the help of the Arataki gang. Can't speak.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for them.
Who the fuck is it? Guys, I'm blind. Where? Is it this way?
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
Go! Time to go!
Finally, you're mine!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
To the very... Finally,
I summon thee!
Boom!
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Unless they're all ninjas or something. All right. I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Huh? Fire away.
Do you really understand where Tayaka was coming from?
Of course
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Alright, that's good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Yes.
Let's go.
Fucking amazing. I love this guy. Funny guy, funny guy. Nani? Well, fuck. I'm so dead. I mean, if we got Arataki Ito, I'm probably gonna be pretty good, since he has like Consta 3, like nearly triple crowns, like 5-star weapon, Noblesse Oblige, 4-piece set. Let's hope. Yeah, cool. Is it? Yeah. Gonna hard carry.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Barry.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Tidal wave.
Man, I think gotta catch up with Child and shit. Which one? This one.
Oh, it's moving!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Strong instincts there, bud. Apparently you can dive on that. I hope I'm not the only one who fell for that. Cool, so if we want to go back up here we can. What was the point of that? Oh. Switch this around. This music's kind of annoying. And then I'm guessing there's going to be a thing over there that we must do.
Can't catch me.
The chest.
Perfect distance.
Oh,
That kinda hurt.
myself.
I guess this is kind of showing you how much brute strength he just has just normally.
Barry. There's more.
Crystallize, so he does do crystallized damage.
It's showtime.
Maybe I should pull for him. I don't know. Something up here. My eyes are kind of sore right now. I feel like Tectone right now. Can you go up here? Nope.
Can't catch me.
Obviously, Tectone is gonna get Arataki Ito when he comes out. Fucking Tectone. Legend. I don't think anyone can spend that as much as money as he does on this game. But he's making a profit off of it, so I guess it doesn't matter. And he's doing the subathon now, isn't he? So he's still playing for like a shit ton of time, so... Who knows, maybe Arataki Ito will become meta. I said meta. Meta, very wrong.
Look at all the people locked up in here.
He must be holding on to them for leverage. Alright, let's get him out of here.
Bennett, burst. Come on.
Gonna hurt in the morning.
push Arataki Ito. Pretty much damage there. Oh.
Coming through. Let's roll.
I don't know how to use Arataki Ito yet.
Can't catch me.
You free everyone inside. Oh, these guys' parents.
You're free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But... Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
He's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why did they seize so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Well, would they really do anything drastic?
Probably.
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
That's probably exactly what he is.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Don't worry about it. Give me a chest.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
That one raises, we go up there. That's what I saw earlier. Okay. Over to rescuing I can't speak, okay? Shut up.
Surrender while you can. How's this?
Come on, ult.
Couldn't let your guard down.
Cool. Change to...
No time to lose.
Let's roll.
Okay, we go... Bennett, ult, fish.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
No touch.
The white top Tartaglia is pretty good. I need to call them Child Tartaglia. And then we just throw.
Bet you think you've won, don't ya? So naive. This is my home turf. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
You'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
What, this paper
I'm
charm?
sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening! Ah! Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just
You.
calm down.
Can't you play cause not enough space?
Bruh, okay. Why is it all playing again?
That cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do?
Turn yourself in.
I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us Blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am! How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito!
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
There you go.
The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Oh god.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this. Come on! about me! Just go! It's what I deserve! Ah, shut up, would ya?
Oh, there's the line. He's gonna cut it, isn't he? Or just smash it to pieces. That's cool. That's a cool cutscene. He's gonna come out the thing and he's gonna have the blue Oni around his arms because he can't walk. Bet you. This is a long ass story mission. Let's wait a little longer. There you go. Or not, they can both walk fine.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't...
Before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but... in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But...
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't! Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry, I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo Commission officers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryo Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Sure, we'll tell her everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
You're my party.
For you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too. But Given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait! Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Nope, it's nothing like that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself. You know? Yeah, alright, see you next time.
I'm kind of sad I can't get him. He's so good. I like him. He's cool. Tectone and Joy, man.
Well, he's pretty.
Fucking amazing, I love him. Hilarious. Good luck for the people who are pulling for him as well. I don't really know what to say in these streams other than just to listen to the story. There you go. You told Granny Oni everything that happened.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
Just a little
Yes,
bit.
they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
Hopefully.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Aww.
Do you need our help?
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in,
He's a dumbass.
everyone thought
But
I was
he's a funny
most
dumbass.
unusual
And a powerful one
indeed.
at that.
They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
It's cute.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid.
Putao.
And then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home.
Aww.
The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains, and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Oh. That's really heartwarming. It's also very sad. I wonder if you can still talk to Granny Oni. What the fuck was that? Aww.
Just leave everything to me now. It looks like Granny Oni's about to get a few more Oni to look after.
And then we do one single pull and we get him. Watch. That's how my luck is. Imagine. Nah. Okay. Sadness noises. Sadness. That was a cool story. It's really sad though. That was very sad. Why is it telling me I have these?
So.
Sigh. What do we do now? What happened to my friend? Has he died? Is he dead? Has he died? No, he's in game chat. Okay. I guess we just look around and do some Levi shit. Hold on, stat.
What your thoughts on presents for Jack's Day?
I don't know if I'll even be going.
In horrible with gifts.
They need to move the date to later on. So, I don't even know. Let's do one more of these while we're here. I might as well... Yeah, I want to try and get crit rate on my hotel. Because I'm getting pissed off with this crit damage and attack and HP
Probably
defense.
gonna be after Sunday.
Probably. Actually, let's give this back. I do have Bennett, but I do need some
Pause the desk when Jillian is out. Killian.
Yeah. What? I could probably only make 10 of these, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Adios and GN.
Good night. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and a half. Oh, I need to get visual rays. They just need more of the fucking essential materials. I need to upgrade a bow because it's only level 70. I'm gonna get it at least 80 or 90. I don't know. It's a good bow and it helps all along, especially for her because of her E. I think that's what it's called for PC players, or just in general.
Oz, reveal thyself. Let's light it up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Okay, we do that. Oh. Get them burned. Oh.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Didn't crit. Easy. I shouldn't say easy like that. It's kind of annoying. Anything good. Anything good. Anything good. If this gets crit rate, I'll be so happy. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. If it gets crit rate, that's a god roll. And if I keep getting crit rate and crit damage, that's a god roll. It's a god roll. This will probably be the last thing I do on the stream. And then I'll probably just join my friends. Still playing Fortnite? Still playing Fortnite? Yes, she is still playing Fortnite. Rare. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, brum. This is a flower, so it's gonna go to HP because only flowers go to HP. Something good. Something good. Crit rate. Fuck off. Like, come on. That's the only decent crit rate one I've gotten. This one's ass. It doesn't even have crit rate. Oh no, it's not a flower. It's one of these. This is a flower. That sucks. Just trying to get more crit rate. I need more energy recharge on Bennett. And attack. Maybe I should change this. What is this? Definitely better. Double attack on this. What was this one? Physical bonus damage. Nothing good. This is probably better for him. No, it's not. This is probably this is probably the best I can do for now. I mean, that was probably better. No, it's not. That's probably my best flower for him. This one might be better for him though. Okay. Got a lot more grinding to do. Great. What else is there in the event?